Hey there YouTube, what's up, this is TheVoid here with another duel, this time against xBeefyGod. This is another rated match. I did a little bit of a change to my Gladiator Beast. Now the thing is that when I originally made this deck, it was back when Crush Card was legal. I know it's not really much of a surprise that I haven't played in a while, because I said that in a previous video. But, you know, it looks like I'm not frozen. I was going to set something facing as I said there. It looks like I'm not frozen. So, he's playing Light Sworns, it looks like. I saw a Bottomless Chapel, which kind of surprised me, because most Light Sworns don't play Bottomless. So maybe it's something with the Light Sworn engine. He mills off a Recharge, Illumina, and a Duality for the charge. I've made a few changes to this deck. As I said, I took out Tragodia and the DD Crow for 2 Spirit Reapers. Still Darks for Darkham Dragon, which is great. What was I gonna say? But anyway, so when I first made this deck, it played Crush Card Virus. Now, I haven't played in a while. I haven't played since Crush Card Virus got banned. But that's what gave it a lot of its oomph. So I'm thinking maybe after these videos, I'm not going to play this version of Gladiator Beast very often. I did make a straight up Gladiator Beast deck a little while ago. It looks pretty good on paper. It hasn't been tested yet. I'm not going to test it because this is my Gladiator Beast, as I like to call it. So I haven't really done too much testing with that one. I haven't tested the deck at all. Anyway, so onto the duel. BeefyGod, like I said, looks like he's playing a Light Sworn deck, but he's playing a really weird one. I mean, first of all, he only has 5 cards in his extra deck, which is kind of strange. You don't really see an extra deck with 5 cards in it. That tells me he's probably not playing really any synchros, maybe just fusion. So I'm thinking it's a Light Sworn engine for something else. I haven't seen anything to say otherwise. So, not really knowing what he's faced and knowing that he plays a Bottomless Chapel from I saw in his mill before, I'm gonna summon the Laquari, because I played one Sandknight, but I played 2 Laquaris. So I figure that if I lose Laquari, I have another one to go into. So the Laquari is going to attack into his monster. I'm really not too sure what he's going to have faced. I'm thinking maybe Arcus, because that's what he searched for. And that I would break even and get out. Yeah, I break even on that, and then I can tag. I can't tag for Murmillo because Murmillo won't be able to target his Arcus, and will need to target itself. So I'm going to tag actually for maybe for the Rediari. I just want to check how many Light Sworns there is in the graveyard. I saw quite a few before. Urida is 2. I'm going to tag for the Rediari, get rid of the Lumina for good. Lumina is at 1, so I mean, if I get rid of it now, there shouldn't be any chance of him getting it back. I doubt that he plays return. So out comes the Rediari, and his Lumina will be gone for good. A big reason why I chose Lumina over Wolf is because Judgment Dragon needs 4 different Light Sworns, and he probably plays at least two, if not 3 Wolves. But he only plays. Oh, he's gonna Solemn Warning that. I should have asked him for a response before I tagged. That is my fault. I'm not gonna call him on that. If you just heard that little belting, and you might see on the screen, my computer's at low battery, so sorry for about a 3-second delay while I just go over here and put it on charge. It's not to the grave. This might take a few seconds so I can explain to him why it's not in the grave. So hopefully he understands that. If not, he does. If not, then this could have been a pretty bad video because he would have probably called in a mod. And I know I'm right, so I wouldn't stop recording. It would just be annoying for you guys to watch. I would probably pause it just until the mod can resolve the issue. It's not a big deal right now. I have a war chariot face down so that as far as I know, war chariot doesn't target. It's not going to matter anyway because he's just going to MST it away. Kind of confused why I didn't MST on my turn. Is if that was something chainable, I could have chained it. Can't really think of anything chainable that it could have been that I can chain. I mean, if it was a Book of Moon, I couldn't do anything to his Argus because I can't target it. He's gonna summon the Lila and switch the Argus to attack mode. Hit me for 29. At this point, I'm convinced that it is a Lightsworn deck. That straight up Lightsworns. I'm still confused about that 5-card extra deck. Thinking maybe it's for like if you reborn something. I'm not really too sure. He mills off one of your Judgment Dragons, which is really nice. A D Prison and a Dark Hole. That is awesome because that means that there's not too much that he has left that can really scare me. So it is my turn now. I'm going to bring out the Sam Knight. Now I'm just going to try and do as much damage as I can this turn. Because my damage, I don't mean battle damage, I mean like just getting stuff off the field. I'm not really going to need Murmillo again, I don't think. So I'm just going to Murmillo away his Lila, but I just want to double check his graveyard first. He has 4 now. Just in case of the Judgment Dragon already being in his hand, I'm going to tag for Ready Ari instead. I'm going to tag for the Murmillo, because I do have the Solemn Warning in my hand, so I can negate his Judgment Dragon if it tries to come out. If he's not back by the time I get that done, I will just pause the video. Because he said that he will be right back. Yeah, he is back. That's awesome because I just got the Murmillo. Then I will just set the warning face down, and that will end my turn. I think I'm in a really good spot because I can warning out his Judgment Dragon if it tries to come out. At the same time, if he doesn't go for the Judgment Dragon, so at the same time, I can't really see too much that he can really go into. The only thing I can really be afraid of right now is the Aaron, because my Spirit Reaper can't guard me from the Aaron. I'll probably need to summon it in attack mode, just to keep it on the field. But that's like a gateway for him to get the attacks. And he has the Monster Reincarnation, which means that he gets the Judgment Dragon, but I do have the Solemn Warning face down. He discards a Plague Spreader, which kind of catches me by surprise because he only plays a 5-card extra deck. So I'm not really too sure why it's not 15 cards. I'm not going to ask him about it because it's his choice. I'm expecting the Judgment Dragon to come out. I'm ready for a special summon. He does bring it out. I am going to Solemn Warning it, get it off the field, and keep him from taking over the game. If by some chance he has a second one, I will probably not be able to come back from that. But he most likely doesn't, since he reincarnated the first one. If he had the second one, he would probably have summoned it first and nuked before reincarnating the first one. He's going to use the Plague Spreader's effect. He might have a monster in his hand, he might not. If he doesn't, he's just using it to defend himself. He's not going to do it instead. Considering how he's viewing his graveyard, I'm thinking maybe he also plays a glow-up bulb and checking to see if that's in the graveyard. Which would also tell me that he might have a wolf in his hand, but again, this is still speculation. Because if I'm correct on that one, you know, he has the Pot of Avarice though. Okay. So what I was thinking was maybe he would put the wolf on top of his deck with the Plague Spreader, and then mill it off with the glow-up bulb and get out either a level 5, 6, or 7 synchro. So, but he obviously puts back the stuff that he really needs. I didn't see Lila go back, so that kind of puts me into a happy position, because that means if I get back my chariot, if I draw into a chariot, I should be safe. He put back one Lila, so it's not really too big of a deal. His deck is now up to 23 cards, but he doesn't have a big chance of drawing it right yet. And if he does, if I have the chariot, I can just negate the Lila's effect anyway. So now he brings up the Plague Spreader, which means he probably drew a monster they can synchro summon with it. Not really too sure what. No, he's going to tribute it for the Celestia. That's really... I've never seen someone do that before. That catches me by surprise. That probably means that he doesn't have anything else in his hand that can do anything. So he will kill the Murmillo. Yeah, he doesn't. He just has a spell or trap card. So I can probably wall him for a little bit with the Spirit Reaper until I can get something else out. I do have the Plague Spreader in my graveyard right now. I can go for a level 5 synchro, but I'm not going to just yet. I would rather wait, because there might be better plays down the road that I can use that Plague Spreader for. So he's going to attack into my Spirit Reaper, and again, like I said, I'm just going to wall this thing for a little bit. As it goes back to my turn, I'm still confused as to why he only has a 5-card extra deck. I draw the Gale the Whirlwind. That gives me a few interesting plays that I can make. I can go into a level 8 synchro by using Gale and Plague Spreader. Or I can go into a level 6, the Bryonic. So that gives me a few interesting plays. But you know, instead of doing either one of those, I'm just going to summon the Gale and swing over his Celestia for fear of maybe a D Prison or a Bottomless Trap Hole. The worst case scenario right now is that he either D-prisons or mirror forces me, which will just get the Gale off the field, but I will still have my defense there, the Spirit Reaper, and he does have the D-prison, which means that if I brought out the Bryonic, I would have just given him his Celestia to reuse, but this time with the effect, and I would have lost my Bryonic and have had no field. So I still have the defensive Spirit Reaper. That is a really good play in hindsight. The Celestia is stuck at 1150. He does not go back up. Gale's effect is permanent. I draw a Mirror Force, which is really nice because that means that if I get something out that can somehow take down the Spirit Reaper, like say Aaron, I can just Mirror Force it away. But he has the MST, so that's a bummer. That leaves me again with no protection for my Spirit Reaper. All they have to do is draw the Aaron to get rid of it. unfortunately, by not really doing anything, I'm still in a pretty bad position because